Good morning, and may this period of fasting bring all of us love, peace, and joy, and most importantly, solutions to all the problems facing the world. Happy Ramadan to all of our Muslim brothers and sisters. We are praying for strength for you to be able to go through the fasting period, and then when the festivities also come, I do pray that you would also remember us. Happy Ramadan. Welcome to the morning 4th of April 2022. This is TV3 New Day. I'm elated to be here. First of all, I am recovering from the cold or the flu that I've had. So I'm happy to be here this morning. And I just pray that you're also good wherever you find yourself this morning. No matter what the situation, I hope that you're finding ways and means to navigate this very challenging life. Oftentimes here in Ghana, you would wish that you would wake up in the morning, there's joy and there's peace, so that you can also have the peace of mind to go about your daily activities. But sometimes, unfortunately, that's not the case. And this morning, I am not carrying good news. All across the country, I don't have good news for you this morning. Now, I remember that sometime in November 2021, you remember the Keta tidal waves? Yes, so it hit the Abutia Kofe community, the Keji Kofe, and the Keta communities as well, all in the K2 South municipality and the Angloga municipality as well. And news reaching us this morning, we'll be showing you visuals in a few minutes. News reaching us this morning is indicating that the Agaveji community, unfortunately, have also been hit by tidal waves in the early hours this morning. According to initial accounts, it actually hit the community on Saturday. It was very subtle, it was manageable until very harsh ones actually occurred in the early hours of Sunday, and many people have been displaced. I remember that the one that occurred in November last year, 2021, displaced almost 4,000 people. And I remember when the New Day team actually took a trip to K2 South, or let me say the Anglon district, to go and sympathize and empathize with the members of the community. And then we also rallied support from you. We presented a number of items to all the people who had been affected in that community. Well, we had been waiting on Works and Housing, the Ministry of Works and Housing, to be able to complete the rest of the 8-kilometer Keta Sea Defense, which has still not happened. And this morning, we are waking up to this unfortunate news, and reports reaching us, you can see on your screens, indicating this morning also that many people have been displaced. A lot of people didn't even have a place to put their heads. They've just been hanging around and just waiting for when the next dry place will come so that they can put their heads down and sleep peacefully at night. But it seems Keta, or the Agaveji community, is not the only place that's experiencing this. It looks like this whole thing is happening around the coastal areas, because a similar situation in Sekendi, Asemensudo, has also taken place. It's also the same similar situation that is taking place in Sekendi. And the disturbing part of this tidal wave is the filth that is engulfing all these communities. There are videos that will be playing this morning, and when you take a closer look at this video, Daniel, if you can play some of these videos that I've sent to you this morning, you can tell the filth engulfing our coastal areas. So I'm asking a question this morning: is it really the sea defense that we have to put in place, or it is our own filthy practices that we would have to put to an end? Are we still going to rally now for support for those people who have been displaced again and again? How many times must these things happen before we learn as a nation and before we do what we have to do? it's the question that's on my mind this morning. And if you're also watching and listening this morning, let's know exactly what you think. This is the second time. The first one was last year. Let me say in recent times, November, we experienced it. And then what? We are in April. Today is only April 4, and we're experiencing it. And this time around, not in K2 South or not in Anglon alone. And we're also experiencing this in Second D Takrade. Now, still staying in Second D Takrade. I remember 6 months ago when we started the construction of the new Second D Takrade market. Now, a makeshift facility was put in place, a temporary facility was put in place for the market women to ply their trade. And I remember how difficult it was after their contributions were taken from them. Many women or many market women did not even have stalls to ply their trade. I remember the confusion that ensued in that moment. Well, 6 months down the line, the temporary or the makeshift market that was put in place for them for now has also been gutted with fire. We'll be showing you visuals from there now. Fire service has been able somewhat to put the fire or to put the fire under control or to douse the fire, but it's still burning. The market women are wailing and crying this morning. Millions and millions lost again in fire, and this is only April. And when you listen or when you take statistics from the fire service, how fires have gutted parts of this country, especially marketplaces, is way too alarming. And this is the situation that we are having in the Second D Takrade makeshift market. This is not even the main market. This is just a temporary one that was put in place. And if you listen to market women this morning, the wailing, the crying because of loss of all the things that they have lost this morning is just unbearable. Visuals this morning. I don't know, Danny, are we able to pick the sound on tape for the video that you're showing this morning so we can actually tell the situation on ground? I don't think that's possible. But yeah, I think we can hear it now. So that's the current situation at the Second D makeshift market. Very, very alarming. If you ask me, I don't even know how we are going to start. I don't know. I have no idea. I absolutely have no idea. But I'll just take a quick break at this moment. When I come back, Johnny will join me and probably we'll just discuss this a little bit before we head for Johnny's Bite. We'll be right back.